Welcome, folks, back to QuakeCon 2011. We are about to get the bronze duel underway. We have Cooler and CZM on the server warming up, and I'm been joined by the illustrious James Too Good Harding as a co-host. Welcome.
Hello.
To the bronze. How are you doing?
Yeah, doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah, looking forward to this match. Cooler versus CZM. Going to be a really nice match to watch.
Yeah.
A lot of history between them a very long time ago. Both of them obviously want to take that third place. A decent amount of prize money there, and you want to be in the medals. And I think CZM, hasn't got a medal right now, losing that team deathmatch. So maybe he'll want it a little bit more. But we do know from a TDM match, just like they had, that their aims are going to be on.
Yeah. And CZM, I think, has really surprised people throughout his dual climb here at QuakeCon 2011, because in previous tournaments he would get knocked out a little bit earlier, but his performance through the groups and playoffs was just phenomenal. So I'm really excited to see what he can put together against Cooler, and hopefully we're going to get F3s out of these guys. Cooler versus CZM, starting off on Lost World, and I'm a little bit curious to see if I think if CZM's aim holds up, then we are in for one heck of a show. Yeah,
of course, but Cooler can really keep him out of the aim. So I'm not like expecting too much from CZM on this map.
Okay.
I do think the score is going to be very low. CZM was playing a lot of his duel games on, he played actually a lot of his duel games rather passively on the defense. And he can do that on this map, but Cooler will just keep getting ahead, more and more ahead. And then it's going to become down to one of those big fights, in terms of it might be a rocket fight in a corridor or catching someone, a trap. So I'm not expecting a big frag line between these two players, at least on DM13. That's kind of an obvious thing to say, because DM13 is slow, but it does seem like we are going to be going live between these two players.
There we go. All right, so I'm going to start off with Cooler's point of view as we go live with the bronze duel between Cooler and CZM. Looks like Cooler's going to do a little bit of chip damage against CZM as he picks up a rocket launcher. Cooler's going to go back for an LG and YA likely. And decent start there. Of course, CZM's able to collect Mega and Array. So he's in pretty good shape.
Oh, and he's got an LG as well. I mean, he's very lucky to get that spawn, to get the rocket, and then pick up everything else. Because Cooler can't really deny him anything, and Cooler right now is just spamming, making sure he doesn't get into the center of the map that easily. And Cooler might be looking to take the red. And it looks like this constant spam is going to take the red. Not got it yet. And there's the pickup.
CZM can do damage
on
Cooler's exit. Yeah, nice work there. Cooler responds though.
Direct rocket. That was a direct rocket to CZM, so he's going to be really... He's lost. CZM had everything, but Cooler's rocket spam just won in the map. Brilliant.
Yeah, fantastic work there by Cooler. Still scoreless here in the first minute, but Cooler has basically vaulted himself to a huge vantage point as he nails CZM down into the lower pit. CZM's able to get away for free out of that teleporter exit. The grenades didn't quite connect, and Cooler, though, just eating up every armor he can find.
Yeah, and if we can turn down the sound on my headphones just a little bit, with live sound test, that could be nice.
Yep. And Cooler, though, complete boa constrictor hold on the map, has Mega, and stacked up 200, and wow, something connected there against CZM. Nice Cooler.
Yeah, and as I said, Cooler has just got more and more ahead when he's in control. He's up to 200 now. CZM's going to steal himself that red armor. I don't know if he's going to want to make a play for the Mega. It's the only thing that he can make a play for, but it might be a bit safer if he just gets... oh, he is going to make a play for the Mega. It might be safer just to go for the yellows, but he's just going to stay around here. And he's heard Cooler kind of go in for the Mega. CZM's left. He's taken one yellow. Could get another yellow. And he looks like he's going to. So CZM is going to be up to 200 armor. Now CZM really just needs to think about how he's going to work the next 20 seconds to get himself the best advantage to win the Mega. He doesn't need red. Cooler, is probably going to take it. He doesn't really need it either. But it's all about Mega. So CZM, this is going to be maybe looking to catch Cooler.
Yep. I think that, and Cooler is able to spot him. CZM's going to pick up a different route. Cooler has Mega without too much of a fight.
Yep, and CZM now will know that, okay, he's got a timing on that Mega. He's got 200 armor still, so he's going to want to hold it as long as possible. And, if he doesn't want to try and trap the Mega, or try and do something at the Mega, he should be looking to outsmart Cooler and actually move into the center when Cooler's not expecting it, get a really good position, and then utilize that to do more, you know, quite a bit of damage before the Mega spawns. But as you can see, Cooler nowhere to be seen. But there it is. CZM actually caught Cooler's trap out. That was actually Cooler trying to trap CZM. And then with that damage, CZM might be looking to do something at this Mega. He's going to spam rockets down from the top. And Cooler did take it and did get away. But very nice play still from CZM. But Cooler still in the lead on the top.
Yeah, really nice work with CZM, and I mean, it's so great to hear, you know, how that all pans out, because I know a lot of the you know, newer viewers of QuakeLive won't really understand, okay, the score is still 0-0, and so, you know, appreciate all that commentary to explain what the players are doing and how they're setting things up. CZM now, still holding on to his near 200 armor stack. Cooler, on the other hand, has a little bit more with Mega in hand, and he's about to get another.
Yeah. CZM needs to get himself some rockets as well. Cooler just picks up the Mega. CZM's looking to get some exit damage on Cooler. He's actually just above the rocket, or just on the rocket launcher. Cooler's maybe have found it. CZM has dropped down. So CZM, as I said, you know, is just going to be very defensive, you know, on his on the situation, and you know, it's really about who can outsmart the other. CZM was down there, so Cooler could shoot those rockets. Mega going to be spawning in 5. Red armor's up. CZM just looking for Cooler to go to the Mega. And actually CZM's going to commit, and they've hit one big rocket each. And they're just going to back away. But Cooler's going to rocket jump up and try and get control on these yellows. And now he knows. This is pretty much where CZM is the least comfortable that he's been in the whole map. Because now Cooler is denied way too much. So CZM is probably like 100-100.
Yep, you're off by 8, but very nice, very nice. And so Cooler basically is the big gorilla in the room, holding down the center map, and he's spotted where CZM went over near LG, doubled back. We know he's over near the shards. Cooler's going to wait and get a few more rockets. Apparently he just wants to be ready to spam from any point on the map, and here's an easy grab of Mega, no contest. He's going to go hunting here.
Yeah, but CZM's got himself up to 150 now. He's a little bit low on the rocket launcher ammo. He's just got up now to 200 armor. He is hanging out by that lower yellow, and he's just made a little bit of noise, and Cooler heard him. Cooler actually still looking to extend and maybe trap him, but CZM just playing really, really defensive, really smart. But you know, and we're gonna see that fight again, I think, at Mega, where it's like they hit one rocket each, but both their rockets were so even that CZM knew he had to leave. What CZM's looking for is just getting a ridiculously good first rocket and then punishing.
Yeah.
But that's what Cooler's waiting for. Cooler is going to be so edgy right now. Cooler goes up the jump pad, even though CZM was up there, and CZM does hit that really good rocket, and now CZM has 66 health and 100 armor, which is more than Cooler. Cooler just got himself the yellow. He now has to go for the red. CZM could trap him here on the way out, but CZM instead is going to go for the top yellow. And we should see, you know, a decent contest from both players for this Mega, because whoever gets this Mega gets ahead massively, because they're even on health and armor.
Well, Cooler is up top, ready to drop, and CZM is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah,
so.
too passive. I mean, he's so used to playing passive that he maybe didn't know how much damage he did to Cooler, and then he's just fallen back into the routine that he's been playing. Which is basically like, you know, I'll try and work my way around and do something smart, or get you coming up a jump pad, but still.
Well, the question is, eventually Cooler's gonna catch him. He's able to hit a pretty decent rocket there. CZM's able to defend though. Well, but Cooler is going to control red and, of course, the upper yellow. And he's going to be hunting for this one as well. Ops for Mega.
Cooler's going to be so mad if CZM gets the first kill.
Yeah, because Cooler has everything at the moment. Yeah. Absolutely. So let's see if Cooler can find him. Do you expect Cooler to really press, or is he just going to wait for CZM to finally make a mistake and show his play?
I think CZM will make a mistake. He's kind of like, the longer he keeps playing how he is, the more, you know, it's this constant chance that Cooler's going to get the better of him. So there will probably be a mistake. So I hope for CZM's sake that, you know, he's the one that's going to pull the move on Cooler, because right now he's so passive, and that's already a mistake. That's so hurt him. I mean, he's down to like 56 health, and Cooler just got what he needed.
Exactly. and very decent LG in that fight. And Cooler knows he's got CZM on the run. He's gonna try to trap him here. The rocket doesn't pin CZM. He's able to exit, but finally CZM blows itself up. Cooler is denied the first frag, but CZM will actually go -1. Cooler sitting pretty in center map and very healthy.
Yeah, and that's all it takes. If you're on 100, 100 and you're standing middle, and you're not, and because you don't want to walk with the lightning gun out, right? Because then they can know you're there. So he's got rocket out. Cooler's like, I'm going to jump in middle with the lightning gun. Which means if you are there, I can do damage, and he got it right, and got the damage and got the kill. So well played from Cooler. Just constantly looking for any opportunity. CZM, got away from that last fight. I wouldn't say luckily, but definitely not in a good way. And he's the one that has to bring back the frag. And CZM can do this. I think he just needs to do something really good with the rockets after there's a couple of yellow pickups. He has to commit close range rocket launchers. No, there's no other way.
Now Cooler, basically taking his claim on Mega and making sure that CZM won't do any damage against him, although that's a decent rocket.
Yeah, and depending if CZM knows how much damage he did, he can actually really do some damage here over by red or over by the next Mega. And if he, oh my god, CZM just got the red. So CZM actually has the same amount of power up as Cooler.
Yeah,
so
CZM's
yeah.
point of view here,
Yeah,
see what he can put together.
Yeah, CZM just needs to get a fight and win it. I mean, that sounds so easy, right?
Needs to stay in the fight, yeah.
But like, this is a great fight for CZM. Nice little jump, pulls out the machine gun, and that's his fair trade. And hopefully he can get on the Mega. He should commit, and he does commit, and that's going to be a kill! And it's going to be a double -1. And CZM, that's exactly what he needed to do, and I'm so glad he committed to that Mega, because if he pussied out of that, then he would have definitely lost. So -1, -1. Might be a -1 overtime. Here we go. LG versus LG. CZM looking, he's going to take this one, and he does do it. Not sure about the decision there, Cooler. He had the 50 with him, but maybe I would have rather seen Cooler try and force an overtime just, by leaving that fight.
Yeah. Well, CZM is not that healthy.
Oh, wow.
Cooler is trying to trap him here.
He flicked him.
Oh, CZM's able to survive, and with 5 seconds left, that is GG. Fantastic work by CZM. He toppled Cooler on Lost World.
I wonder how many swear words in Russian that the audience could maybe hear after that game, because Cooler's going to be so mad.
So we've got Hektik here. I guess, yep, we're all set. We got F3s, and so we're starting second map between Cooler and CZM. CZM already up on Lost World, and this should be pretty hectic. And right off spawn, we got CZM able to get LG, and he's going to hop over to red armor. So Cooler with rocket is going to hit one really decent rocket, but CZM still looking for a trap down at Mega.
Yeah, and Cooler's not too healthy, about 51 points of HP, looking to get a spam rocket, and he's out of rockets. Just has to kind of lay down there, and CZM does get the first frag. But Cooler did keep that fight going on long enough that he might go with this yellow. Oh my god, Cooler's going to walk on the red as well.
Wow.
But it's okay. I mean, he took it, but he doesn't have any weapons to fight with, so CZM going to get another kill. But of course, not much to play for apart from the Mega, and CZM holding control will be able to get the kill. Now looking to cover the railgun. Oh, nice shot. And takes the Mega to boot, so he might try and push into the yellow. Despite Cooler will be there with a rocket launcher. There it is. Oh,
he missed the exit. Yeah. So, yeah, CZM, after this armor, is going to look a little bit healthier, but Cooler's able to grab a rail and do some damage to up that stack. CZM's finally connecting to 50% of those rails, and he's looking to get Cooler back behind over near the railgun. Not able to get enough damage done. He's going to maybe chase. Yeah, a little bit. A little peek-a-boo. Nothing committal though.
So far, CZM just demonstrating weapon control and positioning. The items he has gotten because of that, so we haven't really seen Cooler be able to get enough to be able to commit in terms of like getting messy on the map. He's really just going to have to start sniping with the railgun still. He has picked up another yellow armor, which will allow him to play that railgun game, which is what he's going to do. And we'll see if he can string a few together, but I think playing that, the railgun game versus CZM, it's quite a risky thing to do. but he's going to win himself an LG, so nicely done. And this is where something could happen for Cooler, because we've got the red and the Mega spawning.
Nice nades, though.
Yep.
Yeah, of course, it's Cooler through the teleport before he had any choice about it. And of course, he's stuck here again, down at the Mega, where CZM got his first frag, but Cooler's been able to escape, but not very healthily.
Yeah, really well played from CZM, just keep him there long enough, and when Cooler comes out of that teleporter, after CZM gets the red, there's no way you get the yellow, so Cooler's only really got the chance to work with, and once again he's back to a rail game. He does have all items, but CZM just needs to be careful of where Cooler's going to peek from, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's spamming rockets, he's very aware, and even if this is a great exchange of damage, and CZM probably should be able to get the kill here. Mega is up on his 4 points, so Cooler will take that, and CZM will back away. He's going to look to take the yellow, but there's the kill with the railgun. Nicely done for CZM, and that's exactly what he needs to do. Exercise control.
Alright, so CZM is looking to, actually, can he survive the onslaught onto Red Armor? Oh, he hits Cooler just before the pickup. And that is a 5-0 lead. Fantastic work by CZM to stop that potential Red Armor steal.
Yeah, I mean, that could have been a nice opportunity for Cooler, but what I would want Cooler to do now is actually start getting a little bit messy in terms of getting aggressive. Like, don't worry about dying on your next attack, just worry about doing crazy amounts of damage. And he could have the chance there. Yeah, you have to. I mean, I think that's a better option for him right now, because this red armor's up. He needs to stay here and fight. Unfortunately, he is going to die, but he's doing lots of dodging, lots of damage, and that has completely nullified, that red armor pickup in terms of the damage he did. And CZM isn't so healthy. Now Cooler actually has more armor than CZM until that pickup of the 25, but one railgun could put one of the players in the lead.
Oh, there it is. For Mega.
Yeah.
Wow, Cooler just steamrolls. Well played, yeah. So 6-1, and this is the first time Cooler is going to maybe feel a little bit more comfortable on this map.
Yeah, and that's what he wanted to do. That's that's a classic Quake play. Like damage somebody over a big item, and then get level with them, and then win the next big item. So well done from Cooler. Definitely deserved that. So I'll be impressed now to see how Cooler's going to play when he's got the advantage, because so far we've only really seen CZM with it.
Indeed, there's a frag for him to get that scoreline back to 4. And Cooler looking healthy, and he's got great position. Just hovering. Oh, and he spots CZM going for Mega. CZM does pick it up, but Cooler's rockets are able to nullify everything, and not the cleanest of kills, but it's good enough.
Yeah, no, Cooler in rocket fights is really hard to play against Cooler. He's dodging, and how he takes those fights is just so good. So CZM maybe should have just backed away out of there as quick as possible and started spamming rockets. Rather than take a fight. So there you go. CZM hits a nice rocket as well, and whoever hits the railgun now is really going to cripple the other.
Yeah, CZM having height advantage. Cooler takes teleporter to even that up, and it will be Mega. But Cooler's really weak here. Let's see if CZM can punish him. That's one rail. He needs another. Cooler's trying to exit. CZM hits him blank with a rocket. Fantastic shot there. So now 4 cracks again the deficit. CZM not very healthy, but he at least is back on top in terms of height and weapons.
Yeah, and he's just going to kind of use the top advantage, trying to control Cooler from getting the items he wants. Cooler trying to be a little bit cheeky there and actually chase around the top with a rocket launcher. Didn't pan out for it, so we do have the lead extend once again for CZM. He's in control. He's definitely going to want to get this Mega. I don't think Cooler's going to come through in the state he is. Cooler's actually going to try and do that damage again. Did a little bit.
Yeah, only one really good rocket, but that was about it. So CZM, once he gets this RA, he's still feeling pretty healthy, and Cooler back to the drawing board. Wow, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, and Cooler's kind of committing to try and do some miraculous shot. That's what he feels he needs to do when you're out of control on this map. It's very hard, especially when CZM does have all the weapons. Not working out for him, so I'm not sure how he's going to come back into this one, but at least he's pushed the CZM not into a great position here, and that means he will win the Mega. Well done for Cooler winning center map with rocket launcher. Got himself a big item, so he could be on the next frag.
Alright, let's switch over and see if he can make that happen. He does also have, of course, lightning gun rockets. That Mega is going to give him a chance to maybe take a fight, and he does hit a pretty decent rocket against him
again. Yeah, he's winning back the map, Cooler, until that railgun shot. But he's won himself a position on red. Just needs to not take that kind of damage. CZM, great LG, 2 rockets, not enough to get the kill. 15 health remaining on CZM. Brilliant control on the railgun. He's going to get himself a Mega as well. And now all that hard work from Cooler has equated to nothing, just because of that jumping, attack with the string of LG shots. Everything Cooler was earning over the last 30 seconds is completely gone. And I think Cooler's already this match over in a 2-0.
And I love CZM's rocket placement over by the rail to be able to pop Cooler up over it to deny him any chance to derail again. So over to Cooler, looking pretty healthy up top. And he's going to maybe catch CZM around the corner. He does. Let's see if he can exchange the kind of damage CZM can catch him up top. Does the frag a go? He's chasing in on Mega.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was a huge connect. Can he get the frag here, though? Right on the stop spawn. CZM is just drawing out this fight as long as he can. Red Armor finally back in Cooler's hands.
Yeah, but that's what CZM wants to do as well. That was good not to commit to trying to escape, because he's got himself a yellow off spawn, and he's now got himself a railgun. So CZM's just going to want to slow this game down, play it super, super slow. Probably doesn't want to show himself as much as he did there. I think that was more of an effective shot than Cooler rather than CZM thinking. But yeah, just play it slow. Just slow it down and win it.
Alright, and Cooler's just waiting out on the red, spamming down, denying CZM any access across the map. And Mega in hand as well. So, we've seen the positions flip in terms of control. Cooler, though, smells blood and hits a beautiful rail against CZM. Fantastic jump shot with that rail. And a 40% accuracy overall with his rail shots. That's going to help. And now he's just kind of chipping away at CZM.
Yep, CZM's still doing good, just kind of running the map the best he can on the defense. Doesn't matter if he dies here, I'm sure he will. He's survived long enough, and Cooler can only just, try and feel like he was able to win by getting a few frags back to back. But really, you've got to say that CZM off the bat, he controlled the weapons, and controlling those, just controlled Cooler from getting the key weapons, and that gave him the match. Cooler did get a red, and but he didn't have anything to use with it, so just fantastic play. And Cooler had a few chances where he was like, he was going to win back the map, and then one of them he did, but he gave it away too soon, and then the second time that he should have won back the map, he didn't. Yeah. So he was quite unfortunate, I think, in that second situation.
Indeed. So, we are doing the best in the five, but CZM got to be feeling pretty good, taking both Lost World and Hektik. It's going to be over in 30 seconds, and 6 frags. I mean, that would be ridiculous. I don't think I've seen that before. 6 frags in 30 seconds. And CZM's playing such great defense with his rockets. Cooler can't find any angle to do any massive damage. And oh, what a beautiful rail. Yeah, Cooler's been denied. So 10 seconds left. And I've been so completely impressed with CZM's play. I'm so happy that, like you said at the start, he's been searching for that finishing placement. And he's one step closer. So 2 up for CZM.
Yep. Yeah, and I think CZM's going to approach this map with a kind of DM13 style. It's okay if he gives up control as long as he can defend and rail it this time. He's going to use a lot of railguns if he's out of control, or at least try to. So here we go, off the spawn, and already Cooler just deciding when to go off his spawn, and he did hear that he could get into the Mega, get the rocket, and of course the Mega in yellow. Going to drop down towards the LG.
Yep, CZM yet to pick up rocket. Cooler hiding out near LG. And we got red into about it looks like they're going to pick a fight over near the Mega, though. That's interesting. Yeah,
and CZM's actually left that fight, but hit a railgun shot, so he's just going to play position with the railgun. Hits 2 fantastic railguns onto Cooler, and that might win him the Mega, but I think Cooler will come back in and try and neutralize LG or railgun. So he's already down the bottom looking for that railgun shot. CZM left the room to get an LG, and that's a mistake. Cooler wins the Mega.
But now, CZM, what is his rail? Yeah, 75% right now.
Yeah, but now Cooler's going to punish him over by the red, just by taking it is punishment enough. Because Cooler's got everything he needs in terms of health and armor, and Cooler's actually delaying this. Nicely done to make sure that there's a good 6 seconds between the Mega and red. Yeah. And CZM can only really stand middle, look where Cooler's coming and try and hit railgun shots. And they are going to exchange, but an exchange is not what CZM wants. He wants to do more damage.
Exactly. Needs that unanswered damage. Cooler actually hitting another rail. And here he comes for red. Will he find CZM? Yeah, CZM has basically left the building. Not even sure where he went. Yeah. Okay, he doubled back and did a nice job getting around, but Cooler's going to rocket jump up and try to put on the chase. Get another rail hit by CZM, but that has pretty much just put a dent in Cooler's stack. Nothing huge. Although Cooler's going to exit the room and basically get a lockdown on the yellow, so there's nothing for CZM to recover with.
Yeah, CZM's actually out of railgun ammo as well, so he's not going to be able to defend with that. He doesn't have a time on red, but he does know it's going to be up soon. He won't be able to contest for it, and he can't also go for Mega. So CZM is actually just waiting for Cooler to leave the railgun area so he can get himself a railgun. So CZM does have time on this red. Hopefully he can make a good play and do some damage, but unfortunately he's going to run into Cooler, and he catches him coming through the corridor, and Cooler will pick up the first kill. And I got to say, Cooler, what gave him that was the delay of the red. But also CZM, you know, still on this map. He wants to play it slow on the defense, but I don't think he's going to be able to versus
Yeah, although pretty decent exit damage there before CZM finally goes down. Cooler finally has his sack a little bit chipped away out, but there's the Mega and the yellow arm. They get him right back, and CZM is right on top of the red. Not quite perfect timing on red, and he's a little bit punished for it. Cooler has it as an option as he continues this fight to pick up in the middle of it. CZM tries to exit, and Cooler is able to take him down 3-0.
Yeah, and Cooler will probably commit to the fight as well. Nice second rocket, brilliant second rocket, and that's gonna win him with that fight. And there comes, he's got one more railgun shot, misses it. But either way, he should be taking the Mega. I'm sure he's going to want to kill first. He'll probably go to, well, he could have maybe gone to red there first, and actually, and then back into Mega. But either way, he's going to win the red as well. So CZM opting to get the railgun before checking on the red. I'm not sure about that decision. So he's just got a railgun and 15 armor, and once again, he's going to play very slow. And that's not the style that's going to get him back into this one. He needs to set up a nice trap. So far, he's really just exchanging railguns. I want to see a trap from CZM.
Yeah, and yeah, that exchange of railguns, you know, 57%, but he's not able to put out more than just that 80 damage at a time, so Cooler gets the stack back up. Let's see if he can finally maybe get a trap. Yeah, he hits one decent rocket against Cooler, but Red Armor again there at Cooler's waiting arms to restock after the fight, and of course able to answer rails against CZM, so basically CZM's back to 35 health and needing to run.
Yeah, CZM, had he have jumped for the red, he would have got it and probably got away and denied that red. He, you know, opting once again not to get involved, not to kind of, you know, that wasn't really a trap, it was just more like, I don't know what I'm doing, I'll stand middle and railing. But it's not winning him anything until now. Finally gets that red and gets away, and that's what he wanted a little bit earlier. So now CZM getting that red, definitely in the game. So not giving up that frag, I have to give him credit for, because you know he did defend himself with the railgun nicely. And a 5-0 is very doable if you just get one crucial frag. So if CZM can bring back the next frag, and he's got a time on red, he knows that Mega's going to be after the red. Then he's back in the game, and Cooler might have this map slip away from him as well.
Yeah. So CZM basically sticking his thing on red, making sure Cooler cannot come through this doorway. CZM will back away, but the fact that CZM had to kind of cover his tracks so long meant that Cooler gets a free Mega. And CZM is going to go in for this fight, although they're going to back off probably to the respective corners, James.
Yeah, CZM hit the better rockets, but he's actually out of rockets, so he's going to pick those up. Cooler, on the other hand, can get the red when it spawns, doesn't need it. Yep. And actually, Cooler just got hit by a railgun, so this is still very even between these two. This Mega will be what both players need the most. I don't think CZM's going to go for Mega, he doesn't really know the time on it. So every time he gets red, he just kind of sits middle and looks for where Cooler is and tries to get around.
That'll help.
That's what he does again.
And yeah, so unanswered damage for CZM. Cooler currently enjoying the fruits of Mega without not much but that rail to hit him. So CZM now maybe on the hunt. I mean, the clock is ticking. So we got 4 minutes left.
I think he's looking for more unanswered damage before he commits to a fight. He's got to be careful here. He gets hit by a rocket, but it doesn't really matter. So we should see a fight at Mega. I'd love CZM to get involved, and he is actually going to go in. It looks like he wants to take the fight, and here we go.
He opens with the rail. Cooler's been able to get a little bit of LG damage off, and CZM, rocketing into the floor. That's not going to help. Mega, though, is there for him to grab it. Cooler down with his LG. Very dangerous to jump. CZM's looking for the angles, and Cooler makes an exit. And CZM now, of course, having to play against a Cooler with red armor.
No, that's okay because he won the Mega off CZM, so I think he got the better of that just because of how he entered the room. So great play from CZM, but of course he is still a 5-0 game, so he's made some leeway to get that frag. And Cooler hasn't been able to extend his, and now we're at a very even game in terms of health and armor.
Yeah,
I think Cooler's going to play this one better on Mega. I'd be surprised if he lets CZM destroy him at Mega. But it looks like CZM's got the better of him here.
Yeah, actually Cooler's down below to do damage to nullify a bit of that Mega with the massive armor stack though.
It almost looks like Cooler just wants to run the map, run the clock down.
Yeah, yeah. Well, with 5 frags, I mean, it is possible. But then again, you know, hopefully CZM will finally get completely aggressive. He does hit yet another rail, make it a 58% for his railgun.
Oh my God!
Oh,
that's huge.
With a beautiful trio of rails, and Cooler, maybe second guessing that clock rundown strategy.
Yeah, this strategy from CZM, how to win maps with just railgun.
Oh, that one he whipped though. And he's still on the hunt. He spots Cooler.
Cooler's just going to play defensive. I mean, he knows his advantage. He doesn't need to fight. Just take this 2 minutes he's got now and run it down. You know, he's not really going to walk anywhere where he can be railed. He's just going to run around mostly with the rocket out. And there's actually a fight. And Cooler winning the rocket fight here. And CZM actually dropping down, loses all of his armor, picks up another 100. But Cooler wasn't too hurt in that fight. So Cooler can definitely still play a really good defensive game. And CZM's the one who's got to find the frag.
Yeah, I think CZM was hoping that he can maybe catch Cooler out and walks into something there. And yeah, Cooler's nowhere to be seen. Oh, the nades are there to be seen, but just whiffing past CZM's ear. Cooler, yeah, looking pretty healthy here. As the clock ticks, that's a lot of armor to work through for CZM.
Yeah, CZM's not going to get a look-in with a railgun on Cooler. There's no place that Cooler will stand where he can just get railed. So CZM's really just got to find him and chase him.
Absolutely, just pummel him, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to be able to find him because Cooler was hiding down below LG for about 30 seconds. Now he's hiding by the yellow, and he's probably going to go back towards the LG area, which is exactly what he does.
Yeah. Oh, CZM spots him, but 1 minute left. A lot of frags to make up, and Cooler has definitely put on his Nikes. He is on the run. And, well, the nice thing about this is you get to see another map between these two.
Yep.
And this battle, Cooler just straight up.
Yeah,
so fantastic work. CZM already calls GG. Cooler answers with great sportsmanship, and just a handful of seconds left. Cooler's just, I think, going to feel pretty happy that, you know, I don't know if the scoreline necessarily is the smashing that you were looking for, but thoughts on that?
I personally think that, I'm not sure when Cooler decided to go defensive and just run the map. I don't know if it was around the 7-minute mark or after he got railed 3 times. But if it was around the 7-minute mark, then he was way ahead of me on terms of his tactics. Because that was the best move for him to do. And he also knew that CZM's was just playing angles and railgun shots while Cooler was running the map. So when Cooler stopped running the map and started to run away, CZM had no railgun shots. And therefore, get back into the game, and Cooler held his frags and even got 1 back. So, you know, well done to Cooler, going to make it 2-1.
Yeah, fantastic work. And let's see, what's the next map we're headed off to?
We're going to be going over to Aerowalk.
Three, two, one.
Today we'll base it on the resources. Let's see who does get that rail. Yeah, it's great for Mega. Cooler down below. We have an MG test battle, and CZM does get the rail.
That's pretty much what was like the worst of the other spawns. It creates a worse scenario where Cooler has to give up items and CZM gets the first rail. So CZM looks pretty comfortable, but Cooler's done a nice job to get at least most of the weapons. Only needs to get himself a railgun, but Cooler doesn't really have any armor. So CZM's going to be looking for these rocket shots, going to be looking to control Cooler. Cooler still doesn't have a railgun, and CZM will get a couple of free shots off, and we'll see if he can hit him, and if he does, then it's game on for CZM.
Yeah. Nades were dangerously close. CZM though still healthy, and Cooler gets the Mega. CZM has to back off to the RA, and the 25s will bring him back up to full health, but you know, not decent damage output by Cooler, and of course grabbing that Mega.
Yep, and he's got himself a railgun as well, so Cooler definitely won that situation. He's got himself on the map, and look at the positioning from CZM. It's a one really good rocket, but he's going to lose the rocket fight halfway through. So Cooler goes for the teleporter with a flying railgun, and CZM already looks in a little bit of trouble. He looked a little bit flustered by the play there of Cooler, and rightly so. That was a really nice play by the Russian.
Yep, and actually the audience just switched. Yeah. That's all good.
You have taken the lead.
Alright, so it looks like CZM's able to pick up that first frag, and if we can get capture 1 audio. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Cooler's able to tie us back up and also secure the red, so maybe looking for a little bit of dominance on this Mega. Do you think CZM's going to even show his face?
Only Duel, which he's trying to do. Unfortunately, he did actually miss. He's going to try and sneak in, and Cooler one step ahead of him there. Expected the drop down, got the shot, and also throwing out some pretty scary rockets. Unfortunate not to hit him. And definitely a faster paced game here on Aerowalk than we've seen. And Cooler, getting ahead this time. And we haven't seen Cooler really ahead apart from on DM13, of course. The second map that he also won, Furious Heights.
Yeah, and I think sad to say that we're not going to see quite the repeat of Cooler's Cypher, where Cypher was hitting like 100% rail for like 5 minutes or something. Cooler finally misses one, although he's dancing through nades with one connect, but not fully. That's great, decent rocket damage from CZM, but Mega in Cooler's hands as he barrels up the stairs. CZM's getting some great corner shots with that rail, though, chipping away at Cooler's stack.
Yeah, that's how we like to defend himself, and as we've seen, but Cooler hits one nice rocket shot as CZM tried to go for the 25 armor there, and now Cooler looking to punish him again with his fan rockets, doesn't do so, but of course now he's figured the CZM is on the rail ledge. Taking the rail and already backing away. Nice move from Cooler. Got hit though, so good play from CZM. CZM could win this red, but I don't think he's going to go for it. And Cooler will take that. So CZM just going to have to defend, trying to get some extra damage on the red armor pickup.
And Cooler makes the jump to red, backs off, and jumps up again. And, oh wow, CZM's almost catching Cooler with the spam rocket. We're now looking for the trap, misses the rail, looking for another one through the grate, and misses again. This time CZM connects.
Yeah. One more railgun and CZM's brought it even, so Cooler has to be a little bit careful. He's going to want to take the Mega and then try and, get some damage on the red. He could even go red first, but no, he gets the Mega, and wow, CZM actually left the ability to jump directly to the red by dropping down, but Cooler assumed he might have taken it and doesn't want to challenge, so, unfortunately they don't have all the timings that we do. But either way, CZM has brought this to a much evener game. A level game, I maybe should say, with only a 2-frag difference, but he's definitely in. Just need to hit these railguns. So Cooler, you might see him hide a little bit more in terms of, not allow CZM to get so easy shots off.
Yeah, great survivability by CZM. We're just a 2-frag game, 4 minutes burned away. We have an LG fight breaking out.
Yeah, CZM actually, I think, won the damage in that LG fight, and Cooler was, of course, standing on the Mega and got away with it. So Cooler winning the situation here. If he challenges red, that's really good for Cooler. CZM gambling this, picks up the 225, but Cooler going to take it, even with the 225 health levels in favor of CZM, and that definitely was a gamble, but hoping his aim was going to be a lot stronger than it was. Unfortunate for him, Cooler definitely, played that one strong as well, and took the frag, so 4-1.
Nice. Catches CZM before he picks up the YA. You can see the dead body right near it. And that's bad news for CZM because Cooler's about to take it and leaving CZM with very few options as he gets the kill, leaving red armor there for the taking. 6-1, and Cooler has just gotten a lockdown.
And one thing I have to note between these two players is that when they both have railguns, normally Cooler is using rockets a lot more across the map than Rel. So his rockets, I'm sure he's fired a ridiculous amount more. He's fired 334 rockets as opposed to like CZM's like 170. So almost twice as much. And these fan rockets have actually been winning him a lot of situations. So great play from Cooler just to kind of play his advantage card rather than go Rel to Rel.
CZM's able to steal away the red though, and let's see if Cooler lets him get away pretty much for free. Misses that rail there, but he does have him kind of pinned in that corner. See if we can find him here. Yeah, CZM is trying to get away. We can hear him screaming in the distance. Cooler knows it. And again, the lockdown continues. Yellow armor about to be picked up by Cooler.
Still, look at that. Just constant damage coming in with the rockets again, and CZM pretty much crippled. I don't think he's going to be able to get the red. He's going to go for it out of risky. And Cooler actually going to catch him, do some damage. And once again, CZM really, really low. Finally hits a rocket of his own, but gets hit by a rail. Nice second rocket there, but Cooler's going to come through. Surely he's going to get... Oh my god, and he doesn't get the kill. Oh.
The Mega goes to CZM.
Wow.
He goes up strong
Oh
for the
my
kill.
god.
Wow, 6-2. CZM has just given himself a chance here. 3 seconds to red spawning. Hits that rail, but has to watch out here because
oh my god.
Cooler goes down again. 6-3, and CZM is on a comeback.
Jeez, that's insane. Like, Cooler played that so nice, and it just backfired on him so bad. He came through the teleporter like, I'm going to kill you because you're not going for Mega, you're leaving. And then doesn't hit the rockets, and CZM's like, sweet. Takes the Mega, gets 2 kills. Cooler needs to keep his composure in this match. He's definitely out of control right now, Cooler, and we haven't really seen CZM in control at all. So, this is where it can be dangerous for Cooler because these railguns are going to be looking for him constantly. And CZM doesn't even need to use railgun. He can really get involved with the amount of health and armor, and that's exactly what he tried to do with the rockets. Gets another kill, 6-4. And Cooler looking maybe, oh wow, that was a good direct rocket.
Yeah.
And he's fighting for the Mega. That would be amazing if Cooler wins this Mega. That will bring us back to an even game.
And looks like CZM's going to opt for RA, and he's waiting on it. So wow, Cooler will get Mega for free.
Yeah, we're even again.
And yeah, well, okay, the clock is ticking here. CZM now, kind of giving away that Mega. Is that kind of game changing?
Well, I would never say he gave it away. I personally think it was, he just played the cards that he had laid out in front of him. He was just like, yeah, I'll take it. But of course, Cooler wants that red really badly. Going to be pushed away by CZM, and Cooler has to be so careful. One railgun shot, and Cooler is going to be really hurt. But he wants the Mega. CZM wants it, and he's probably going to get it. And once Cooler gives that away, it's CZM to make the comeback frag. Now, Cooler has to once again run the clock. He's not going to make a frag, but he's probably just going to have to not give up the frag, and CZM wants it so bad.
He catches him over by Yellow Armor. A little bit more damage done. CZM's looking for a shot against Cooler. And he's underneath Red Armor waiting for maybe Cooler to show his face. Actually, yeah, opting to spam over by YA. And I'm wondering if Cooler is just going to take any bait. Actually, he connects with two bits of damage, so CZM gets
oh my god,
under 100 health and 100 armor.
Oh,
Cooler.
He's committing Cooler. That is a scary commit by Cooler, and he's getting punished here as well. He's got to be very careful. And CZM's won himself the red armor, so Cooler, after committing to that fight, that was a massive gamble, and he's worse off for it. So CZM's going to get the frag. It's going to be soon. Cooler needs to once again play the running game. He's only got 50 armor. CZM's going to drop. CZM dropped on him,
the rocket.
And he misses but gets the kill, and Cooler gets punished. Now CZM is going to get an easy Mega pickup. Is he going to take it? He's actually going to look to actually get the damage. He's looking to get the frag. He gets the Mega. Oh, Cooler! You're going down. It's 6-6.
Oh wow. I don't know what to say to that.
Well, Cooler just, trying to... I mean, CZM very smartly, is walking around the map trying to get closer to Cooler. Cooler now just has to run into overtime, but this could be turned on its head! CZM down to 24 health, Cooler down to 22. They both got a railgun. CZM has, of course, more health now as he's picked up the 225. And it's all about the Mega. If Cooler gets that Mega, he would have maybe been able to win the game, and he is going to go for it, gives it up.
10 seconds.
Cooler's going to be able to defend himself, surely. I cannot see a frag happening here.
Being able to duck through the teleporter. CZM looks like they're going to opt to not chase. They're going to let this thing go into overtime. So, folks, Cooler and CZM, 120 seconds added, and we are in overtime on Aerowalk between these two players. Amazing exchange in the last 2 minutes, and CZM, oh my goodness, bringing things back.
Yeah, and Cooler on the defense hasn't, been able to hit that much. So he's built up now 100 armor, and once again they both have a primal Mega. Cooler actually hits the railgun shot. CZM to take the Mega and also keep position.
Yeah,
Cooler got hit there as well, so Cooler's going to have to wait for another yellow. So this is really bad for Cooler still. I mean, CZM is the one that's basically, as soon as he gets this red, he's going to be like, okay, let's go. This is I'm gonna get my frag.
Yeah, and it'd be perfect time to do it. And Cooler trying to defend himself around yellow armor. CZM is going to try to find him on the other side of the map. No luck there, but he finds him here. Cooler collecting the 25.
Wow!
Oh my God!
Oh
Cooler
my God.
gets the kill. 7-6, and 1 minute of overtime remaining. Cooler armorless. CZM chipping away with lightning gun. But now, CZM needs timeout.
Okay.
CZM needs
Glasses
timeout.
fell off.
Oh my God.
Alright. I just want to point out that, like, Cooler had such a small chance of winning that fight when he went round the top,
Yeah.
and the fact that CZM was there with an LG was like he almost had 0 chance, and he waited for the perfect moment to fire that rocket, so he guaranteed himself like 100% hit chance, and then the second rocket, he waited the same thing. 2 delayed rocket shots. So cool, calm and collected, gets the kill, goes in the lead. CZM though, back in here, takes the red armor. They are very even once again, so, you know, CZM does have all weapons in his name. We'll see what he can do with the railgun. Of course, he has been slightly outplayed with the rockets, but they're going to commit. And wow, no, Cooler gets the advantage of that one. CZM needs to get out of here, but he's on the wrong side of the map now, I think. He needs to get over to the red, but he's not going to be able to be allowed. He goes down to Cooler's railgun, and this red surely is going to be Cooler's as well. Yeah. And I don't think CZM's going to pull this one back unless he just goes, you know, kamikaze with the rocket launcher, which he should even do now.
Yeah, exactly. We've got just 10 seconds of overtime left to play. Cooler defending himself around pillars, forcing CZM to make a choice. And with 5 seconds left, Cooler puts him down, and we can call it GG's for Aerowalk.
What a match.
Wow, 2-2 for maps now. Tiebreaker between Cooler and CZM. This is the final map of the bronze finals between these two players, and what an epic set they have been. And off the spawn, I think after that win, we gotta watch Cooler.
3, 2.
Alright, we'll take it away. Final map then of QuakeCon 2011. Cooler versus CZM. I'll give him another introduction on that a little bit later, maybe. Here we go.
And LG for Cooler is going to go up against Plasma, and he will be able to put CZM down, and that wins him Mega.
Yeah, and Cooler's LG has definitely been on over the tournament, so this is can be quite a heavy LG map. You know, this often when you find each other, it's not normally with rockets. It's kind of like rail LG. Of course, you can use those rockets, and you do have the chance to get in close range. But we'll see what they do. So 1-0 to Cooler. Definitely got you know, on the map in terms of control. CZM looking to just do some damage in this position here. Hits 2 railguns, but goes down to 32 health. Cooler got position on the red. Gonna want to go over to Mega though. It's a bit late for it.
Yeah,
CZM
gets it.
Yeah.
Wow, alright, so, yeah, CZM's gonna need armor. He's gonna find Cooler trying to grab RA, traps him, and this is, many call it the death trap. CZM not able to get the kill, but does hit a rail, but Cooler answers, getting CZM pretty low. The 25s are available, but Cooler knows that and cuts off access. And now CZM can finally get back to a somewhat more healthy state.
Yeah, a lot of LG time already with Cooler, and you can see that Cooler really likes going mid-range and putting that LG on CZM just to kind of put pressure. And look at that, 2 railgun shots back-to-back from Cooler onto CZM. So that's going to pick up his second frag of the game. Yeah, he's actually 100% railgun right now, Cooler.
Yeah. So Cooler, yeah, looking pretty, and has height advantage on this map. Really only kind of 2 levels to this, unlike some of the other maps we've seen. And Cooler, though, dropping down on YA. And looking for, trying to find an angle on CZM. CZM catches Cooler with a decent rocket, but Cooler answers with a rail to put CZM down 3-0.
Yeah, the problem I have with CZM's style on this map is that he doesn't look to do little bits of damage in you know, with opportunities. Like, he kind of looks just for the railgun damage, and I would like to see him you know, use more LG when he gets a chance to, because that's really what's the difference between these two. Is like Cooler is trying to go for this little bit of LG damage every time he can, and then he follow up with an easier kill or a railgun shot when he's in control. But CZM obviously having to defend, only got really railgun and rockets to work with, so hopefully he can catch out Cooler and get some surprise damage, because he really needs to get more weapons involved in his game.
On the previous exchange, CZM hit several rails in a row, and Cooler was hurt for really the first time since the opener of the map. And it looks like, I'm going to see, actually I'm going to stay right here because these guys are about to have a fight break out. Cooler's down below, and doesn't punish him. Oh, actually, yeah, they did hit that on the exit.
CZM only just missed Cooler there as he jumped past. But at least he's done some damage and got himself up to a lot of armor now. 200 armor for CZM, only 100 for Cooler. So CZM actually has the advantage in terms of health and armor and his power-ups, so we'll see what he can do. There's a nice bit of damage from CZM with the rocket. Surely he's going to want to win one of the red or the mega. He's actually going to... Yeah, this is a nice play by CZM. Yeah. Cooler's going to be in trouble now. CZM looking to lock in his first kill. There it is.
Nice.
And definitely brilliant play from CZM, not just to commit to one, but actually just, commit to trapping Cooler going to either item. And now CZM wins both mega and RA, so we'll see what he can do, and whether or not, I don't know how Cooler's going to play on the defense, but I'm sure he doesn't want to show himself too much. It should be a bit spammy.
Yeah, CZM sidestepping Cooler's rocket, although that one pops him up. Cooler not able to answer, and CZM will put him down 5-2, and wow, about 4 minutes burned away. CZM waiting on the RA for about half a second. And there's Mega. Cooler's going to fly for it. CZM will lock him down. But the question is, where will the kill come from?
Wow.
Cooler puts out a massive amount of damage in order to get yet another frag, 6-2. But not very healthy at the exit.
Yeah, Cooler actually hitting a higher LG, although there was a lot of spam there from CZM. I feel CZM was a little bit too passive on that fight. Had he committed, he probably would have got the kill, because there's not many places you can dodge in a small little box. So, I don't like his defensive play around that, and that's cost him the frag, but either way, he's shown us that he can definitely win this map, despite being 4 frags down. We just needed him to get some more items again and train some of that, get some of that unanswered damage in. Because Cooler's looking to get involved and get the next frag easily with 200 health and 150 armor.
Yeah, Cooler actually delayed that mega pickup there. He was looking for maybe, I think, a rail long range. Didn't find it. And now he's looking for blood, though he's got Cooler in the death trap, but actually ends up rocket jumping, essentially. Did not get the angle he wanted.
Oh, CZM just rocket jumped over to the 50 and hit a railgun shot. Brilliant play by him. If he strings another rail, he's pretty much put himself even. And nice play there by CZM. He's really brought this game back into his favor, and that's got to be credit of how good he is going to be and how close this map will be by the end, I'm sure. He has got position, and there's another kill. And once again, CZM's positioning gets him the frag and wins him both mega and the red armor. He probably will want to find Cooler over by the railgun.
Yeah, Cooler's hurt. And CZM catches him!
Oh! Wow,
Cooler
look
comes
at that.
through, and CZM puts him down 6-4. And CZM now looking, he spots Cooler. Maybe looks for an angle. Oh, Cooler catches him with a square rocket. And that armor's not up for a few more seconds. CZM now, pretty weak.
Yeah, but he's got an option of 2 items. But again, yeah, I feel he maybe should have committed. But either way, he's giving away the red. Hits the railgun, so that's still really good for CZM. They are going to fight over these yellows. CZM hits another railgun, and Cooler, despite getting 2 big armors, doesn't really have much now to show for it. So CZM still firmly in control, despite being a bit hesitant on picking up items. Wow, that's a huge amount of damage. It's gonna be the frag.
Wow. We are 1 frag away from a tie game between CZM and Cooler. It's all coming down to this last map, and Cooler getting caught out here. Although with rockets, he's able to defend pretty well. CZM is a little bit hurt, but we'll get the tying frag.
Yep. And Cooler actually felt that if he hit 1 more good rocket, he could have got that kill, and he certainly could have. And this isn't by any means out of Cooler's reach to bring back the comeback frag and go 7-6 in the lead. They are quite even, and Cooler's rockets have been very dangerous. Here it is. CZM has got him cornered, but it might not equate so much as Cooler is going to escape. What's he going to get off the back of it? He keeps about 76 of his armor as well, which is really good for Cooler, but needs a railgun. Just going to spam rockets on the defense.
Gets a little bit of a chip against TCM, and now he's looking for maybe a little bit of a damage on Mega, and I think TCM got that. Cooler backs again into red armor, and here comes TCM's rails. Will they connect? One at least connected. And Cooler doesn't really do any damage to CZM there, and CZM fails again, down to 20 health for Cooler, and he's gonna basically love it. Those 225s are up, and CZM hits him again with the rails, bringing this thing to finally CZM's lead.
Yeah, actually, Cooler won that situation completely at the red, and and CZM actually backed off defensively and actually took more damage. So just stringing those railguns are so crucial, but there we go. That's what Cooler really did deserve, I feel. So he does bring it back to a 7-7 game. Credit to CZM's railgun, pretty amazing, but Cooler has been working his way back into the map a little bit more aggressively, and I would say stronger than CZM. So CZM probably feels a little bit anxious right now and out of place. Nice defensive rocket though. But
and
he's still
another
hurt.
one. Cooler's not able to get the angle he wants, and the rails are exchanged. Cooler finally has RA and won't be punished for getting it. CZM on the other side of the map, and not quite as healthy as he would like to be, barely any offense.
Yeah, CZM really needs to hit a railgun before Cooler gets on this Mega or something. CZM gets a Mega, but this is what CZM should have done, and that's exactly what Cooler did. Commit to the fight with LG and get the kill. Nice and clean for Cooler there. 8-7. And CZM, I'm worried for him going into the last 1 minute 30 because Cooler has a real iron grip on the map right now. This is hard to knock him off.
Yeah, we need
he doesn't even have a railgun yet.
At this point.
Oh,
nice Cooler.
That doesn't matter though because he got the health after the got hit and the yellow, so he's okay CZM right now. But every situation is risky, and if he wins this red, that would be what he needs to do, but he's going to commit to it. No, he's got to back away. Nice damage though.
Yeah. So CZM now down to 40 health, and the clock is ticking. Cooler will put him down 9-7. And, I don't know, comeback-wise, right off spawn, that's got to be rough for CZM.
Yeah, no armors. No armors on the map for CZM right now.
We're going to lock down third place. CZM does hit. Oh! Actually, I'm not sure how he died there.
Yeah, no, he landed in the Toxic. But that's really going to be it for CZM. Can't see him coming back in this one. He's going to be too weak, doesn't have the weapons he needs to get back in. If he wins this red, he won't have the time to get the frag. So I've got to say, despite fantastic frag, credit to Cooler. I did feel that over all the maps that he was the strongest player in terms of dueling. I feel that CZM just gave us a little bit of magic every once in a while, which is what CZM does, and we're happy he did.
Absolutely.
But Cooler will take third place and go 3-2 in maps.
Fantastic work, and yeah, I love that we were able to push it to 5 maps, so thank you, Cooler and CZM. Yeah, quite frankly, can't ask much more for a bronze finals. So
No, really, really good.